Hoi hoi chummers, this is Dan, the GM of What the Dice. But enough about me. You want to meet our runners, so sit back, let's meet them.
Hi, I'm Jared, and I play P. Dexter, the Decker Doc that knows no bounds.
I'm Ethan, and I play Cypher, the Street Samurai, and I've got an axe and a pun, and I know how to use both.
Hey guys, Nightland here, and I play Sparkles, that satyr that never stops smiling and has an attitude as loud as her grenades. Listener discretion advised. Content warning level, green. Standard Shadowrun subject matter, foul language, sex, violence, drugs. For all of our content warning, none of these subjects go into graphic detail, but it is involved in the story of the episode. Listener discretion advised.
We find ourselves in the Renraku building, but we're a little higher up than we normally are. No longer standing on the HR floor, we're actually in the R&D section. Looking around, we don't see a bullpen. We see individual offices, some of them more center where they don't get windows to the outside, but they do get the fancy holographic screen so that they can see whatever they choose to see. And we walk around, and lo and behold, we see a door with Simon's name embroidered in gold across a cheap plastic door sleeve. We slip in and we see Simon. His office is fairly bare right now. A desk, a rather uncomfortable looking chair, and his computer. We watch for a long moment as he is filling out a requisition sheet. Looks like he is getting himself a new desk, a new chair, and a computer that actually works. We have to chuckle as we look over and we see a blue screen on his current computer. We watch for a long moment before we see him reach out, put his comm link on the desk, and hit that strange little icon that has given him so much joy. After his finger releases the button, we hear the static. Hoi, 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 chummers. Lettuce box here. So, that was a thing. I mean, frag. Just frag. Not only did, Voltage just decide, I'm gonna go do some wet work. Which, some runners do it, and gotta make your money somehow. But, this wasn't just any wet work, my friends. No, he threw in with the mob. Now, I don't know if y'all know anything about the Giovannis. They're pretty up and up. Once in, you're in for life unless you boil and burn yourself, and then it's the only way out is, a dirt nap, shall we say. Well, it seems as if, old Voltage there is, thrown in his hat with them. So him and the other Giovannis have just up and disappeared. I did a little digging. Looks like they went back to whatever hole-in-the-wall city they're from. Probably hundreds of miles away from the Golden City. They'll just have to wait out however long it takes before the heat cools. But wow. Andy ghosted his team. I don't know. So what's gonna happen next? Well, the team's eventually gonna find out he's vamoosed, skedaddled, ran away, whatever you want to say. But they're gonna find out. So why don't we head on over? Let's see what the team's doing, shall we?
As the camera fades in, we can see the Golden City. It is probably about, let's call it 9 a.m., 2 days after the end of the last run. The runners had a chance to decompress, deal with their own personal tasks, either dealing with family, dealing with jobs, dealing with rent and things of that nature. As the cameras focus in, which one of y'all would like to go first with the handful of downtime activities you will need to do?
Not it.
Not it.
Cypher, it's been about a day or so after the end of the last run, and you are waking up. What time are you waking up?
7 a.m.
All right, 7 a.m. Dawn is cracking in the Golden City, and you find yourself with some downtime. You got some Nuyen in your pocket and a couple of things you might want to do. So, what is the next day or so going to be like for you? Let's call it 3 days.
3 days. Alrighty. Well, first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to see if I can find myself a nice new shooting range, something that I could pop a few rounds off with that Warhawk of mine, and one that also maybe caters towards automatic weapons. See what I can find there first.
All right. Let's do, if you do have knowledge Golden City, you can roll that. If not, give me an edge roll.
2 hits.
With 2 hits, you can't find one that caters to automatics, but you are able to find one that caters to smaller, like pistols and rifles. They have a policy of like no shotguns here, but sporting rifles and things of that nature are well welcomed. This shop is called Bullets R Us. They have a wide range of traditional self-defense weapons from all the major corporations, and they sell standard rounds as well as gel and stick and shock. As you walk in, you can see behind the glass the shooting range, and it is silent. They have put lots of money into soundproofing. Behind the counter, you see a old-looking elf. His ears are full of piercings. He's got a few tattoos of different security forces that he has worked for. He is leaning against the back wall, and he looks over at you.
Alright, well, I shall approach him and... Alright, I'll be like, alright, I hear you guys allow use of automatics here, right?
Nah, sorry, man. Automatics ain't allowed. We're too close to the city. Golden City security gets real iffy when they start hearing a lot of gunshots. Pistols, rifles, no shotguns, stuff like that. Mostly the locale stuff.
Locale, so I'm pretty sure my Warhawk doesn't count as locale here.
No, I've got the place rigged up for Warhawks, man, and there's so many orcs and trolls and big guys that live in this city that like those big guns.
Well, what'd you charge for rate?
200, get you 8 hours and all the ammo you can burn through. As long as you do not take the casings, I get the casings back.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
Alright, put me down then.
He hands you a key card that lets you into the back, and explains how the ammo system works. Basically, how it works is it drops preloaded speed loaders. So you have a in box and an out box. You load up, you toss the old one in, and you continue on.
Alright, I definitely would get my 8 hours worth in then.
Okay. So, who gets to go next?
Not it.
Alright, I figure it was my turn.
All right.
Still thinking about how you're gonna do it, huh?
So, what time are you getting up?
Oh, it's probably a noon rollout day. Especially since, we got a pretty good payload. We're not having to worry about anything right now.
Somebody doesn't have to pay rent.
Shut up. But no, it's a lazy morning, for sure. Lunch is breakfast.
Okay. So the house is fairly quiet. The normal sounds of the automatic cleaning systems are running around. You probably have to step over your little robot vacuum cleaner that is just constantly running.
She's probably attached some kind of bobble eyes or bobble something to give it some kind of funny appearance.
Okay.
Got cat ears. Or little stator horns on it.
When it bumps into something, it goes meow 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 meow.
Probably. But no, she'll roll out, get something to eat. I'm sure there's something cooking for lunch. If not, she'll like make a simple peanut butter and jelly sandwich or whatever, lunch meat and cheese sandwich for something for breakfast, and get her average day gear on. Still have her visor, but she's not like decking herself out or anything. Just gonna head over to Motor Haven.
Okay. As you walk up as you VTOL over to Motor Haven, you can see Motorhead is hanging out with Nitro. They are leaning back, chatting as her gang is revving engines, and he is just laughing as you hear the sound of a gasket just get blown and the engine seizing.
That doesn't sound good.
Nitro looks over. Yeah, he's one of the new guys. He bought that vehicle stock. We told him don't redline it until we get it souped up. He said it's good. He redlined it, and now he gets to pay my brother a good chunk of change to fix it.
That sounds like fun. Well, I was gonna ask if you need anything blown up. I wanted to play with some boom booms today.
Motorhead just shakes his head.
No, I got city inspectors coming in, so I got to clean the place up a little bit.
Ooh, all right. Well, looks like I won't be hanging out here today then.
Yeah, probably.
So, with the lack of boom booms in mind, she'll just head down to her little gym. It's probably been a couple of days or a week since she's done some kickboxing.
All right, so off to kickboxing you go. Hi ho,
Yep.
hi ho. Those poor people and their shins.
She wears pads on her hooves.
That brings us to P. Dexter. P. Dexter, day one of your downtime.
I'm going to work. It's an 8 o'clock morning. I'm up. I'm at the office at 8:30. Stop and get my soy calf. Some type of accoutrement to go with it. Some type of food.
Soy bagel.
Yeah, that's a safe choice today. Yeah. Then it's to work.
All right. At work, it is slow. Like, even the doc is sitting in his office, feet back. You can hear the sounds of classical music. Well, classical music in the 2050s would probably be like modern day pop at this point. So,
Oof. Wow.
it is a very slow day.
Sorry, that means it's quiet. I might be able to get out of here early.
Yeah. As you walk in, the doc kind of looks at you. Hey,
Morning.
morning. So, I'm not expecting much. This place has already been detail cleaned twice.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. First day in a while that it has been just nothing.
That's kind of wild.
Yeah, I'm actually thinking about closing up for today and going to go help out a couple of buddies.
Help them out with what?
Yeah,
Should I ask?
probably just run their shop. I might head down to the dock wagon place, see if they need some volunteer work. Well, volunteer work, finalization of my contract, whatever you want to call it.
Oh, okay. You could also just take the day off.
Yeah, but then I'd end up lazy like you, only showing up once a week.
Dang. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Hey, I don't seem busy, but I am busy.
Yeah? Alright. If you say so, man.
Chasing that payday.
Yeah, I mean, that will keep you busy.
Live fast. I need money. That lifestyle's rough.
Well, maybe if you spent less time on the Matrix and spent some real time with the gravel under your feet.
But people.
Suck. No, I'm aware. That's why I'm a doctor. I get to stab people with needles, and I get paid to do it.
Oh, that got dark fast, but I respect that. Yeah. This is one of the reasons. I too have been paid to stab someone, so I get it. It's nice.
Yeah, it is.
All right, well, I'm just gonna do a quick run through, and then I'll get out of here and let you close up.
All right. As you are checking through your email, you find a online course for chemistry that's offering, one of those 8-hour download the sim chip, and you basically get like a 8-hour course for next to nothing. And it looks like there's a couple of courses. It looks like there's biology, chemistry, what is this? Archaeology? Is that archaeology, a couple of other courses.
I kind of want to know a little bit more about. I mean, if we're running across drugs like that, I'd like to have a bit more working knowledge.
Okay.
I want to learn how to cook meth and things like that. I'm kidding.
Cook all the drugs.
This is the second time we've run into a scenario where someone has either asked us to look into their drugs or has been taking drugs, and both times has been about our money, so it might behoove us to have a bit more knowledge on the subject.
Hey, it might also help us find fracking Kenny Ken. We can't forget. We want to burn that guy.
Yeah, no, I haven't forgotten him.
So yeah, with a quick drop of 200 new yen, you have a digital download for a Chemistry 101 course from one of the Golden City universities here in town.
No, that's great. That'll come in handy.
All right. As the end of your first downtime day comes to a close, all of your phones ping. You notice a message from the Johnson that you just finished with a quick note. It states he apologizes that he forgot to give you this information. He has sent you the coordinates and the contact information for a Gustav. He works at a local stuffer shack down on the edge of the southernmost warehouse district. It is the last stuffer shack before entering through the main tunnel to head out to no man's land. He says that that he will be expecting your team, and he has been informed that you are trustworthy enough to work or to sell to. He also makes note that this burner number will be destroyed at the end of the day, and that he will be out of town for a while. That you have basically the next 6 hours if you have questions for him.
I will respond with an immediate question. Text back with when is he expecting us?
You get a quick message back of he will be expecting a troll, an elf, and a satyr.
Yeah, she's gonna be like, yeah, but like, when? Question mark. Today, tomorrow, Saturday?
It is an open invitation.
Okay, cool.
Just let him know that you have friends with the Giovanni.
Thumbs up emoji.
Yeah.
Would anyone like to do anything else at the end of the day? Or, well, it would be, 8 hours would be near end of day.
Was this like an all group chat? Like he texted all of us so we can see all those messages, or was it all individual?
No, it was a group.
Oh, cool. All right. Well, then I'll start a new group chat, like our normal, right? Or go back to our regular group chat, I guess you could say, and then message, the team going, when you guys want to go?
I'm free today.
I'm done shooting. I'm good.
As you send the message, one of them comes back as message not sent.
My response is literally going to be ... question mark.
It pings out, so both Cypher and P. Dexter get the comment, and then you see another message not sent. Or, I'm sorry, message not received.
Cypher will reply back. Did he break his phone or something, or what?
Is that Voltage's number not working?
I mean, I see your number. I see your response. I see mine. P. Dexter, you in here?
I'm here. Yeah, I'm here.
Yeah, so it looks like Voltage, what did he do, turn his phone off?
I don't know. Try calling them.
Well, I'll do it. Cypher will ring out and call Voltage, see what the hell's going on.
It doesn't even ring. As the comlink connects, you hear the... We're sorry, this number has been disconnected.
The hell? He'll get back to the group chat. Hey guys, his number's disconnected.
What?
Sending a gif of like an adorable little cat clicking on a keyboard to like, signal Dexter, hopefully, to look into it.
Yeah, I can. If it's, that's weird. Did he say anything to you guys?
No, I haven't heard. I mean, I haven't heard anything from anybody, from you guys or him, since finishing the job.
I'm gonna ask the question. Did they kill him?
Why would they have killed him?
I don't know. I mean, it was getting kind of fresh with him.
I thought they liked the fact that he had the balls to get fresh with him.
I thought so too.
Anyone know his address? We can always just swing by his place and bang on his door.
No, I never got his address.
Me neither.
In fact, I don't even know where either of you guys are. You don't know where I'm at. I mean, that's kind of like the Shadowrunny way. Hey, what's your personal address and your real name? Like, nobody does that.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Joe. There you go.
Oh, you're on Joe Street?
Sure. If you got that, believe that.
I could tell you, but then I'd have to move.
That's my point. Like, nobody knows where he lived.
Is any of you watching the news?
I probably have it playing at my place quietly.
No.
Okay. Then Cypher and Sparkles, as you all are having this conversation via text, you hear the news report come across. You hear Cheryl Starr and her report.
Eyewitnesses are saying Angelo was killed in what they referred to as a mafia-style takedown. People claim they saw multiple people on the street that night and surrounded Mr. DeLuca like they were friends and family. Though they thought nothing of it at the time, they were obviously surprised and stricken with fear when they heard multiple gunshots suddenly ring out. No one could ID the shooters, and many...
Hey everyone, this is Dan, the GM, bringing you the mid-roll. So, Nightland and I are still looking at cons that are in our area to go out, hang out, and meet not only new listeners, but old listeners. So if you find yourselves in Texas and you listen to the show, keep your ears out. Whenever I know what cons we're going to, we will be posting it here in our Discord and on our social medias. Speaking of social medias, don't forget to follow us on Twitter, on Blue Sky, on YouTube. We even have a Discord if you want to come hang out with the cast. Speaking of hanging out with the cast, I do want to thank our 3 Patreon subscribers. A Relic, Ethan, and Lady Lumi. Thank you so much for your continued support. Every dollar you get, I give right back to the show on getting new equipment for players if their headsets are going out, as well as the subscriptions we use to produce the show and to do all of the gaming part, because we pay for Foundry. Now, that's enough about us. I want to talk about this promo. There's this show I have been listening to called No Latency. It is Cyberpunk or Cyberpunk Red, I don't remember which one, but that's not the point. They are an amazing show, and you definitely want to check them out if you like our show. What they're running is a Cyberpunk game. It is pretty much Shadowrun without the magic. And their GM tells an amazing story, and he has an amazing cast that works with him. Definitely go check them out. They are definitely worth the listen. Speaking of a listen, let's check out their promo.
No Latency Season 2 has begun, Night City has changed, and Domino is back.
A good thing we're not collecting vending machines anymore.
The crew are once again on the trail of a mystery.
You ever been to space?
Iona has new burdens.
Why do I recognize the plane?
Retro tackles new challenges.
An elevator that works in an apartment building.
And Jeb, well, Jeb is just Jeb.
Bust down this door. Oh, no, sorry. Let's knock on it.
But now they have a medtech on board, Vivi.
I'm Vivi. I've heard good things about you.
Together they'll blaze all over Night City and beyond.
Woo! Road trip, here we go!
To discover memories forgotten.
You are the only thing I remember, Hell.
And new places to explore.
We have to go to the Glass District.
To uncover a plan that's bigger than anything they've ever seen before.
What else can you tell me about this wonderful compound that you've got here?
This season, the crew and Domino are taking back Night City.
Alright, it's gonna be a tough one.
And then we get in the pod and we rescue Retro.
No Latency, a Cyberpunk Red roleplay podcast. New episodes every Wednesday wherever you listen to premium podcasts. See you in Night City.
So if that sounds up your alley, don't forget, take a look down in the descriptions. I've got their links to their Linktree, which gets you all of their social medias and everywhere you can find them. And that is all I have for this mid-roll. Thank you so much for your continued support. Don't forget to give us a rating, a review, and a follow on YouTube. It takes only a couple of seconds for you, but it means the world to us. And that's all I got. So I'm going to get you back to the show. Thank you again for all your continued support, and I hope to see you at some point, either on Discord or maybe in person when we get back to doing cons. Enjoy the show.
Immediate text to the group of, capital, long trail, snap.
Cypher's also going to respond back. I think
You watched the news?
Yeah. Mob hit?
Yeah, our spice dude.
Wonder if that's what the wet work the mafia boss was offering us.
I'm 100% sure that's what the wet work, because he even said it needs, this dude we were gathering info needs to be, quote, taken care of or taken out or whatever he said. Dexter, you watching the news?
No, I'm working on it. Give me a sec. So I'll flip it on.
You catch the kind of that quick synopsis at the bottom of the screen of so-and-so has been confirmed dead, blah, blah, blah. It's that quick.
It's a modern thing. He can rewind the TV.
Okay, so with a quick hit of the button, you rewind it and you catch the report.
Oh, wow.
Do you think Voltage took the job?
Yeah, I do. My man smoked that fool.
Then why the frag didn't he message us?
That's a damn good question.
I don't care. Like I said, if any of you guys wanted that job, I had no heart, no feelings. I'll hit you up on the next mission. But did he didn't say anything to anybody?
Nope.
Nah, nothing to me.
What the dreck, man?
Would anyone like to roll? Let's call it a memory roll, just to see if maybe one of y'all have the remembrance of a mob movie or anything like that.
Do I need to roll?
3 hits.
How often does Sparkles watch mafia movies?
Okay, maybe not mafia movies.
Okay, I need a mafia movie then. So
I'll do a memory roll.
Gee, don't give me any more sass or anything.
I know, right?
Oh.
I got 3 hits. Me and Cypher.
What am I rolling?
Memory.
2 hits.
Well, Cypher and Sparkles kind of have this vague remembrance of some of these old mafia movies, both the Yakuza style, Italian, and all that. To get into the mafia, you either had to ingratiate yourself with one of the officers, or you get in by blood.
Cypher's just oh damn guy. Do you think he offed the guy to get into the mob?
Yeah, that's exactly what we've been saying.
Yeah, absolutely.
Well,
I'm kind of hurt. He didn't say anything to us.
If we see him, I'm gonna punch him, plain and simple. And then probably have to go find a new life somewhere else, because he's probably gonna have a mob shoot me.
I'm kind of hurt. The draghead didn't say bye.
This is the life.
And he took the only car.
Well, I mean, it was his car.
But even if he was going to the mob, I would have still thought he'd be like, hey guys, something came up. Won't be working with you guys anymore. Sorry.
Would you tell people if you're about to go murder a public figure?
I mean, but team?
I mean, we're runners. We murder people as needed anyway.
Yeah, I mean...
Yes, but not in public.
Yeah, he kind of did, like, a big public to-do. I mean, I guess.
That looks like an execution. Watch that video. Look at that bot. I mean...
It's 100% an execution, man. I guess he went into hiding. I mean, it makes sense. You off somebody like that, and then they're, like, known mafia hit? Yeah, I'd go underground, too. So, maybe he couldn't say bye.
I wonder how much he got paid.
I bet it wasn't necessarily a paid, but like, you're welcome into the blood now.
I better get paid. I'm telling you that.
Yeah, who knows?
I think you need to work on your mob sound going there.
Yeah, okay, look, I watch runner things, not mafioso things.
Now you have something new to watch.
Yeah, I mean, I guess. All those movies are slow and boring, though.
I've seen slower.
Yeah, there's this really horrible one called Star Battles. They tell this story in a real weird order. It's like, you know, they do 3, 4, and 5, then they go back and do 1, then they remaster the original 3, and it just keeps getting worse and worse.
What the voice in the sky said.
This man wants to argue tonight. Okay.
you said fighting words.
You're not allowed to provoke me, Dan.
So.
Yeah, probably after like a couple minutes, she's gonna be like, guys, ...
What? ...
We just lost our face.
But we only have to split the money 3 ways.
Bonus. I hear what you're saying.
You're not wrong there, but are you good at talking your way out of problems?
In the Matrix?
Yeah, I'm talking like face to face, because I'm just good at punching people in the face.
I mean, people say I have a nice smile.
You do.
Your LEDs are very nice, yes.
Why, thank you for noticing. Even though you guys can't see, she patted her crazy dreads, her LED dreads.
But yeah, we do definitely have an issue of we have no face, but we are making more money though.
I mean, cheaper on the safe house, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Speaking of which, when do you guys want to get together and like check on the car thing, check on like a safe house? I mean, I guess the car thing needs to come first before the safe house thing.
Well, I thought Motorhead was going to contact you to let you know when the car sold that you were to tell us.
Okay, well, he hasn't contacted me yet, so, and I was just there today, so we'll give him another couple days.
Sounds good. But yeah, a safe house would probably be a good idea, and now apparently a vehicle, unless someone wants to have a VTOL float and pick us all up all the time.
No, that's bad for like, you know, they're not reliable. You're running out of a burning building for some reason, and you're like, gotta wait on the corner.
Yeah, that's not gonna work.
Yeah, exactly. So, all right, well, I'll hit you guys up then.
Or, you know, hey, I'm in the middle of a firefight. Hold on, guys, can you stop shooting me a second? I need to call VTOL.
Right. Like, I mean, I got mine on speed dial, but I hear what you're saying, so. But all right, I'll hit you guys up when I hear something from Motorhead, unless you guys want to hang out, go bowling, do some more, like, karaoke.
Actually, you guys are from here. Do you know any good places I can go to get some automatic weapons training at? Or maybe a good place to pick up some security work or tactics at?
I mean, I can't help you with, like, the security works or tactics thing, but I do have an arms dealer I can connect you with, and he might know some places to shoot stuff.
Yeah, I need something that deals with heavy weapons and heavy pistols and automatics, so.
Well, okay, so I'm just gonna say it now. It's the dude I know is part of a gang, so you'll have to be cool with them being a gang person.
I don't see an issue.
Okay, cool.
Unless I'm supposed to have an issue, then if I am, then I will.
No, this is like, they're my homies. I'm not in a gang, but they're my friends.
Well, I mean, your friends are friends of mine as long as they're not shooting at me.
No, they won't.
Or knifing me. Or causing trouble in general.
As long as you don't do it to them first and you be like, yo, I know Sparkles, they'll be like, alright.
Alright, when I say that and someone pulls a gun, you and I are going to have a talk about it after.
Well, I mean, if you say it to the wrong gang, maybe, but, like, not this one.
Alright, yeah, if you want to shoot me that contact info, I'd appreciate it.
I'll introduce you in person.
Oh, even better.
Hey, Sparkles, you want to give me an edge roll to see if they've got any type of meetup tonight?
Okay. 2 hits.
Yeah, tonight, Riot is throwing a party for newcomers that have joined his ranks.
Okay, so, hold on, let me check my schedule real quick. I don't have any family biz right now, do I?
Nope.
Okay, you free tonight at, like, 9?
Yeah, I'll be awake and doing stuff then.
Okay, meet me on this corner and I'll hit you the address.
Alright, I'll meet you there.
So, when you look at that address, or the corner, it's only like a half block away from your apartment.
Damn, that's really convenient.
Also, that means that this gang that she's talking about is the gang that your apartment pays protection money to.
I wonder if I can eventually work out a discount on this.
So, since that's all, via text, she's actually going to phone her boyfriend.
The phone rings, then it picks up, and it's just the sound of a absolute banger of a party going on. You hear trog metal playing, you hear people drinking, you hear what sounds like pool, which breaks into a pool fight, which breaks back into a pool game. You hear cards being played, you hear betting, you hear motorcycles revving, and you eventually hear the sound of a door slam and a voice.
Oi, hey Sparks, what's up?
You didn't tell me you were throwing such a big bash?
It's this way every time we bring in new recruits. We gotta show them that we got what we got.
Alright, that's fair. I just wanted to clear it before, what have you. One of my teammates, Cypher, was looking to, shoot off some guns that are like, the city doesn't like being shown off at. And I was gonna introduce him to Crater if that's okay.
Oh, frack that, yeah. Hell, I mean, if you want, bring your whole team.
Alright, I'll send out the invite. I'll let him know. I just, like I said, I wanted to clear it before I brought, new peeps since it's, initiation day.
Well, so the rule is cash, booze, or drugs.
For entry fee. Yep. Alright, cool beans. Well, then we'll be there at 9. I might come early, though, because party!
Well, that's what you always do. Women come first.
As he hangs up.
Yeah. Alright, I'll see you soon, hun.
He already hung up on you.
Alright, well, still. She'll text the, Dexter and Cypher being like, so it's totes cool if you guys show up. You either gotta bring cash for an entry fee, booze for an entry fee, or drugs for an entry fee. Take your pick.
I'll find some booze.
But it's a hell of a party going on right now.
You had me at party.
There you go. Just gotta bring an entry fee.
I got you.
Alright, well then she's gonna get her, keep her visor on, but she's gonna get her party clothes on and head on out. Go party with her boyfriend until she goes and meets, she'll text Dexter the same address that she did Cypher, meet her at this corner.
Okay. Are you all showing up at 9 as requested, or are you showing up early?
Sorry, I'll show up at 9.
I'll show up about 15 minutes early with the booze.
Okay. Dexter, what are you bringing? Cash?
Cash.
All right.
Yep.
So, as you get to the corner, you see off in the distance, you see a bunch of warehouses that have been opened up. You hear the sound of motorcycles revving, cars revving. You hear the sound of trog metal off in the distance. It's husher from where you're at, but you are still within their territory. A couple of moments pass as Sparkles comes up with a large troll. On his back, you see 2 crime cannon shotguns. He is decked out in all the gang colors, a armored vest that has these black feathers that are tipped in red as he holds out his hand.
So, you must be the Dreckheads that are running with Sparkles.
That would be correct.
That's them. This is Cypher. And this is Dexter.
How's it going?
So you keeping her safe, or is she keeping you guys in trouble?
Little column A, little column B.
A little bit of both, yeah.
Alright, come on. Pay me.
I'll hand over the booze.
Alright. What about you, little man?
Oh, I'll hand over the cash.
Alright.
He takes 50 new yen from you.
All right.
She goes, and this is Riot. He's the leader of the Flaming Ravens.
I like your setup here.
Yeah, it's not bad. Kicked out some crappy little gang. Just been expanding out.
Very nice.
Alright, come on. Let's get you in the party so you guys can kick around with everyone. So which one of you guys wanted to shoot off?
That'd be me.
He walks you to the back towards this large opened up warehouse that has old mattresses stapled to the wall, and they are shooting off shotguns and automatic weapons. Like, it is just almost like a battlefield back here. The store mannequins that are down the range are just getting littered with bullets.
Very nice.
So, 200 new yen for the ammo, and shoot as much as you want.
I'll pay him the 200 million.
Alright.
Anyone want to do anything while at the party besides Cypher?
Party?
Yeah. Cypher is going to be shooting for the next 8 hours.
Probably. But before he does get shooting, she'll go and find Crater and introduce Cypher and Crater, because Crater's her arms dealer.
As you walk up to one of the pool tables, you see a short human, stands about, 5'5". On his back, you see what looks like a AK-97, all decked out in feathers and flames. He looks over and gives you a nod.
I'll extend a nod back to him.
Just Crater, this is one of my new teammates. One of my fellow runners. And he kind of needed to hook up, and I told him about this place so he could come down and shoot off the guns that, the city don't allow. So, Crater, Cypher, Crater.
Hey, you look familiar. You living over in that, what the dreck is that place called? You're over at, Happy Acres, ain't you?
Yep.
Yeah, okay, yeah. Yeah, you ever want to come over and, pop some shots off? It's 200 for the ammo.
Appreciate it. It's hard to find a good place to shoot at.
Yeah, that's why I've got this warehouse all kitted out the way I did. If you come across any mattresses, shoot me a message so I can grab it. These guys like to blow holes in my mattresses.
Sure thing.
He turns to take a shot, and he pops the shot pretty skillfully as they continue playing pool.
Well, after she finishes the introduction, she's literally going to go running back over to Riot, jump on his back, slam back a shot of God knows what, and enjoy the party.
Dexter, is there anything you would like to do at the party?
Troll for trolls.
So this gang is pretty open. You see trolls, orcs, satyrs, dwarves, even a couple humans, both four-armed, some are winged. Like, you see this is not a single meta type gang. It seems as if Riot's been able to get some pretty tough looking gangs members around. You can definitely tell those who are just now earning their stripes. Their vests are smaller, like little half vests with a single black feather with a red tip in it. You can tell those who have higher ranks have either more feathers or more armoring with the feathering. A couple of the larger women are more on the gruffer side of things.
Ooh, are there chicks in leather too?
Yeah, there's chicks in leathers.
Well, I'm all for it. I know what I'm doing.
Not all the ladies.
Let's see how well you do. Let's get a charisma roll. Please critically glitch.
Of course you would whisper that.
With 2 hits, you're not getting any super attention, but they're not being aggressive towards you.
They're not taking me seriously.
Yeah, I mean, a couple of them, will play with your ears as you talk, but it doesn't lead anywhere past there.
Hey, sometimes you don't need to go home with anybody. It's just nice to get the attention.
Yeah. As the party rages on, there is the sound. The sound of, one would say, a motor of just massive proportions. The sound that just rattles your rib cages as it pulls up. And I need a perception check from everyone.
Oh man, I only got 1 hit. I am thoroughly distracted.
4.
2.
Dexter and Cypher, as you turn to see where this is coming from, you see this blacked out trailer pulling up. Basically the front of a semi pulling up. And it is blacked out. That on the front you see this LED wing that is just slowly moving as it drives. As it parks, a massive troll steps out, decked out in LED'd racing gear, a Mohawk-style helmet. As he comes out, takes his helmet off, and you just see Motorhead with 2 massive kegs in his arms as another troll steps out next to him. She is decked out in this crimson armor, and she is carrying 2 massive kegs as they come in.
I was about to say, they should recognize Nitro too.
It's not Nitro. Nitro's his sister. No. You guys have not seen her before, but she is definitely here with Motorhead because she is right next to him.
You better keep a good hand on her.
Motorhead just looks down at you with the...
Yeah, you touch her, I'm pretty sure she'll break your hand before I even get to you.
Oh, Motorhead, don't you tease me like that.
Guys, this is Turbo. She just came down from Prisma Gem. She's working on a couple of big racetracks up there.
I still haven't noticed Motorhead or Turbo.
Oh, by this time the gangs would have noticed because, 4 kegs just got brought in.
No, she'll stand up on Riot's shoulders and just be like, Motorhead!
Motorhead just waves 1 keg up as he tosses this keg into one of the gangers' hands and almost knocks him over.
Guys, kegs are heavy.
Nah, man, kegs ain't that heavy. So,
he holds up a ebony Nuyen chip. So, who gets the payment?
Oh, snap. Yeah, her eyes are going to go here. Her little digital eyes are just going to go wide, being like...
well, she's across the room, so I'll stick my hand up.
I'm going to acrobatics my way across that room.
So, on this chip is about 30 to 500K. So, spend it wisely.
Stay sober.
Yeah.
Yeah, stay sober. I mean, this is a open bar. You shouldn't be paying for booze, and if you are, you're getting clowned, my friend. You are getting really clowned. But hey, you do you. If you want to pay someone for free booze, that's your problem.
I just meant don't lose it.
Oh, yeah, no, don't lose it. Because if you lose it, whoever finds it is going to be a lot richer than you.
That's fair. Now, she'll let Dexter hold on to it happily because it sparkles. She's
I'll
crazy.
sub-vocal. What did he hand you anyway?
She goes, that's our payment for the car that he, hawked for us.
Oh, awesome. Yeah, don't lose that.
Since I still got you here, Motorhead, we are definitely in the market for a vehicle as well.
Oh?
Yeah, we lost another one. We lost our face, and he had the car.
Motorhead looks and just starts laughing. Just
Dude, don't laugh.
Oh, man, I can't help it. If you're gonna lose anyone, don't lose the face. They're the pretty ones. They're the one that gets you the money.
Yeah, well, did you see the news about that, like, mob hit?
Do you want to be next?
That's not what I'm saying. You're not allowed to hurt my motorhead as she, like, hugs his hip, because that's as high as she is.
Oh, sweet girl.
Yeah.
Can you take that cred chip away from him before Motorhead crushes him with a keg for threatening him?
I was talking to Sparkles.
No, he was talking, like, he's talking about the mob coming after me. Oh, yeah, no.
I'm talking to Sparkles. I don't want the mob coming after her.
I mean, okay, yeah, that's fair, but I'm just saying, just see the news.
Yeah. The first hit in the Golden City. Yeah. There's been hits before, just not as... That was just, like, out of the movies, just... Whew. I ended up going on the Matrix to see that video unfiltered. Oh, boy.
It was rough.
Man, like, 10 black suits out of fragging nowhere, and just... I have not seen that much bricks hit the concrete in a long time. Like, that man was more whole than human. Or meta, whatever.
So, yeah, we're gonna need a car.
Okay, see what I can do.
You know, not tonight. Party tonight.
How big of a car you talking?
3?
Oh,
maybe a little room to spare. You know.
Yeah, I'll see what I got. I got a couple of junkers at the shop that I fixed up. See what I can find you. As long as you don't mind that the paint job is an absolute dreck.
Nah. Means less people are gonna steal from us.
That's true.
Motorhead slaps Pete Dexter on the back and nods.
Alright. Let's get this fragging party started.
As he reaches over, hits a button, and speakers pop out of the side of Angel and starts to play the same song that they're playing, now making it increasingly louder.
Aw, yeah.
As we watch the team party on in this massive grouping of gangers, the camera slowly pans off and fades away as the night becomes darker. The Golden City enters its night stage, and we end this week's episode here.
As the camera fades in, we see the Renraku building. It is later, much later. In fact, we can see the moon outside the Renraku building. As we look around, we see a handful of cleaning drones humming around, the 1 or 2 security or janitorial staff making their rounds, and then our eyes are drawn to Simon's office. Looking in, we can see that he has a new computer, a new office chair, and the new office desk is still boxed up, waiting for assembly. We watch him for a moment as he is slowly hanging up a handful of personal effects, and we can't help but smile. For once, this little wage slave is happy, hanging up his degrees and his award certificates from Renraku. As he reaches over to turn on some music, the music doesn't start right away, but instead, we hear the static. Well, my friends. Seems as if our runners have finally got that big old juicy payday for a run a little while back. Yeah, that was a good chunk of change. To imagine, if Voltage would have just lasted just a day or two later, he'd have a little extra new yen racking around inside his pocket. But now, well, we don't know what happened to him. Mafia types tend to keep on the down low for quite a while. We may never know what actually happens, but I'll do a little digging, see if I can't find out. So, what's next on the docket? Well, They gotta get themselves a vehicle. Edis Box knows what that's like. And then a safe house. Edis Box doesn't know what that's like. Edis Box has always had a safe house. Basically, this one. I'm gonna need to get new ones, though. Oh, and if you're curious on what's going on with Edis Box's new Spox Mobile, it's in the shop. We got the pots. Couple of things I want that's gonna cost a little extra scratch. So we're gonna have to deal with that. But that's neither here nor there. But unfortunately, the little lights are blinking, which means they're on to me. It means I need to get out. So, as always, my friends, let's remember the tenets of Shadowrunning. Stick to the shadows. Always keep your gun loaded. And never make a deal with a dragon. This is Edis Box, and I am signing out.
Hey everyone, Nightland here, co-creator of What the Dice, and player of Sparkles for Season 2, to do some thank yous here at the end of our episode. First and foremost, I would like to thank each and every single one of you for listening. We would not be here today without you, and I do mean that sincerely. We never thought we would get this far, and knowing that there's someone out there, yeah, I'm talking to you, the one with the earballs listening right now. If it wasn't for you guys and us knowing that you're actually here and enjoying what you're listening to, we wouldn't have kept going, and it genuinely fills our heart with joy, and I want to make sure that we tell you every single time at the end of these episodes. We are eternally grateful. Second, we would like to take a moment to thank all the things that we use in our day-to-day What the Dicey ways. First up, Epidemic Sound for our sound effects and music, Podbean for being our host, Foundry VTT, and Forge VTT for creating their virtual tabletop gaming applications and services, Craigbot for our recordings, Catalyst Game Labs for Shadowrun, which is the current system we are running. And with that, if you can spare a moment of effort and want to help us out, the best thing that you can do is honestly, tell a friend, share us, drop a link in a Discord somewhere that you're a part of, or take that 2-second effort of hitting a like, hitting a follow, giving us a star rating. Whatever the button is on whatever it is that you're listening to us on goes a long way in helping us fight that horrible algorithm monster. Also, the Topps Company Inc. has sole ownership of the names, logo, artwork, marks, photographs, sound, audio, video, and or any proprietary material used in the connection with the game Shadowrun. The Topps Company Inc. has granted permission to What the Dice to use such names, logos, artwork, marks, and or any proprietary material for the promotional and informational purposes on its website, but does not endorse and is not affiliated with What the Dice in any official capacity whatsoever.
Somebody's not logged into Foundry.
Oh, someone just got called out.
I'm almost there too.
I just
quietly like, hurry up, hurry up, hurry up!
Yeah, I just happened to glance down going, wow, it's taken Jared a while.